stop pinching. Roshan. Good delivery. A bit of angle in towards the stumps and then straightening. Yeah, after seeing the score, you have to question why. Why there is no spin available for the spinners. The new ball should be given.
67 runs from 5 innings for Daniel Bell. Drummond, the new batsman, has a real opportunity here to get a big score, set himself for the semi-final match. Should be out, yes it is. We were asking why Anwar Ali wasn't brought on earlier. This is why, immediate success.
And this is what pressure does. This is what scoreboard pressure does. Because the Colombo Kings needed to move quickly. And Chandimal looking to hit it on the up.
The batsman coming out of the crease.
Samit Patel at mid-off, holding on to an important catch. And Anwar Ali immediately
into the pitch.
Striking of the
great.
second ball. Chandimal goes for 3. It's 20 for 1.
Another thing I want to mention, the partnership, opening partnership, just 20. We've not seen them do anything meaningful together. Laurie Evans, Dinesh Chandimal. Bittersweet, possibly. When one fails, the other performs. Laurie Evans will be smiling. Chance for him to perform again.
But that, I'm sure, is a worry, because you need solid starts. If we speak about a good, stable foundation that teams could build on, different players, you have different types of players. So the top 3 bats in a particular way, and then the middle 4 and 5, and then you look at the finishers. So you need those contributions.
Have a look at this delivery. Hurt the batsman, and look at the bounce.
Build on different players. You have different types of players. So the top 3 bats in a particular way, and then the middle 4 and 5, and then you look at the finishers. So you need those contributions.
Have a look at this delivery. Hurt the batsman, and look at the bounce.
.67 runs from 5 innings for Daniel Bell. Drummond, the new batsman, has a real opportunity here to get a big score, set himself for the semi-final match.
Different players, you have different types of players. So the top 3 bats in a particular way, and then the middle 4 and 5, and then you look at the finishers. So you need those contributions.
Have a look at this delivery. Hurt the batsman, and look at the bounce.
67 runs from 5 innings for Daniel Bell. Drummond, the new batsman, has a real opportunity here to get a big score.
Drag the length back.
Set himself for the semi-final match.
Different players, you have different types of players. So the top 3 bats in a particular way, and then the middle 4 and 5, and then you look at the finishers. So you need those contributions.
Partnership, opening partnership, just 20. Not seen them do anything meaningful together. Laurie Evans, Dinesh Chandimal. 67 runs from 5 innings for Daniel Bell. Drummond, the new batsman, has a real opportunity to be smiling. Chance for him to perform again.
But that, I'm sure, is a worry, because you need solid starts. If we speak about a good, stable foundation that teams could build on, different players, you have different types of players. So the top 3 bats in a particular way, and then the middle 4 and 5, and then you look at the finishers. So you need those contributions.
Have a look at this delivery. Hurt the batsman, and look at the bounce. And going back to your point, why ball a spinner? You don't like Rajapaksha at all. I'm just... Oh, so Pushpa Kumar.
I really like him. He's a top wicket taker in domestic cricket. That's a look at Chandimal. He's still averaging 46, which is decent. The strike rate, 129.
He's been good. It's just that he hasn't been good alongside his opening partner, Laurie Evans, and vice versa. Just once they produced 64. Out of 8 matches. Crisply timed. That was real aggression from Bell Drummond. My 11 circle champion shot to end the over. 4 overs gone, 26 for 1. They're enjoying this My 11 Circle Lanka Premier League. Use of the feet. How often have we seen this? That's glorious from Laurie Evans. That's a My 11 Circle champion shot.
Footwork made it. He's trusting the pitch. He's not afraid to use his feet, and it's working well for him.
He's enjoying himself. The expression on his face tells you the story.
There he goes again. This time through the onside. He's playing with Samit Patel.
Just keep looking at his bottom hand. How dominant was it? Just the whip of the bottom hand and the ball. Terrific batting.
Well, this will be good for the Colombo Kings. They'll need another good effort by Laurie Evans. We'll give them a lot of confidence. Samit Patel.
And again, his countryman Samit Patel taking a hammering.
Taking him on, still the power play. So Samit Patel bowling with field restrictions on. And once again, let's not forget it's a
circle. Title sponsor of the Lanka Premier League. You can download the app, pick your team, earn maximum points. Play with the champions. Laurie Evans, a champion here.
He's turning out to be a champion. And he's adjusted quite well. He struggled earlier on, but he now starting to enjoy himself, which is good for Colombo Kings because they're just getting into the business end. Yes, that's a confirmation. That's the 4. But still, a very good start to the over. 14 of the first 3.
4-6-4. What will this be? Work through the onside just for a single.
That's good batting. After gathering 14 runs, he'll look to get a single, give the strike to his partner. That tells me he's taking the responsibility to take his team over the line.
I know.
A bit of loop from Samat Patel. He's due for a big one. Angelo Matthews. Oh, drum it into the act. Big over. Big over for Colombo Kings. It's after 5 overs, it's 47 for 1.
That is outstanding connection, it really is. $157 more from here. Just to let you know, after 5 overs, the Viking team was 51 for 2. So not much in at this stage. Evans, he looks like he's continuing his fine form. He looks nice and determined too. I think that's one of the keys of any form, particularly this one. If you get runs in the previous game, you're hitting the ball well, you make sure you capitalize the next opportunity you get. He's a very good player. He played, I thought, superbly in the last game.
Yeah, he did. He was outstanding, and he's continued that into this game. He's around the crease well. He's positions he's made are excellent, picking length superbly well, punishing the bad ball. He looks in good nick.
Kamara. Oh, that's away. That's a boundary. For first ball, the over. That hurts.
And the 50 comes up. 9-11 circle champion shot. Good nick, all right, but he's not nicking him. He's timing them off the middle of the bat.
Yeah, Larry Kamara will be disappointed with this. Just angle it in onto leg stump. He's just got to get bat on that with his fine leg up, and that's going to race away from full, which Laurie Evans does.
Still inside the power play. 5 balls to go before that's done. Yeah, that's the line he's got to bowl with this field.
204 is a big score, but if you can keep going like this, the pitch still looks good. Samit Patel in the previous over took a beating. He makes it look so simple, Laurie Evans. Going offside, going leg side, he's moving around, makes it difficult for the bowler
to really target him. That was Bill Drummond in on the act as well. The problem is they don't bat deep in this game. So these two, Angelo Matthews, who's not been the Angelo Matthews that we know in terms of striking the ball, becomes a little difficult. There's no Andre Russell, no Isrudana.
That's the 6 off the last ball, the last over. 21 runs off that. That was a really good shot from Bill Drummond. Hence the skyscraper. Looks a bit like Kimberley in South Africa, that one, Mickey.
Yeah.
Skyscrapers in Kimberley? Full of holes, aren't they?
Upside down, yeah. Upside down.
Yeah,
The other way.
steady on, you two. Steady on. It's a wonderful place.
So where Mickey comes from, by the way, in case you're wondering.
Well, from Durban, but I did my army training in
Oh,
Kimberley.
no, we're saying Kimberley. We're saying that's it, Kimberley. You're done.
Army training. Since then, no hair. Nothing to do with the coaching.
147 k's per hour, that last delivery, by the way, from Kamara.
So you've got a good headache. You got this lad running in
Oh, that's a nasty one.
at this speed. And then you got Chamira as well, which is very, very exciting for Sri Lanka. Two young fast bowlers bowling in the 140s.
Very, very exciting. Lahiri Kumara is a very exciting prospect. Bowls very well in red ball. He's still very young. He's still learning his skill in the white ball game. Very much an integral part of our red ball team. Him and Dushi Chamira, Suranga Lakmal, Kasan Rajita, Vishwa Fernando, Asita Fernando, little Dulshan Madashanka. We've got some depth.
Last ball, can he finish this over? Yeah, that's good. You can't do too much with that. It's just the single. 23 years of age is Kamara, 54 for 1. This little partnership is certainly promising. 34 at the moment, 16 balls, so 6 overs gone now. Power play is finished. Same stage, by the way. I'll update you again. 59 for 2 versus 54 for 1. This is going to be an interesting chase. The start that they've got now and the form that Evans and also Bill Drummond are in. Clearly moving nicely. Young leg spin now. Nadishan. That's gone away, and that's gone for 4.
Yes, Trinity, and I need to keep my eye on them. I need to keep watching them.
Oh, that's nicely bowled. That's a beauty. A little bit of variation that time from the youngster.
Bravo.
Nadishan looks like he's certainly got some talent. I think the butterflies are now flying in formation, so it's okay.
Third ball, he's got the length right. He's gone for the googly too. So confidence. Straight in, lovely.
Now that is over the top for 6. Not by much though. There was a man back. I think he realises he perhaps got a little bit lucky there. Evans.
Lovely from the bowler though he got smacked. Look at that flight. It's just a good shot from Laurie Evans. Go ball, he wills it. Just over long off. Third 6 for Laurie Evans.
Oh, he's nailed that. That is right out of the screws. That is a big, big six. Didn't bounce too much and he's picked it up perfectly.
108 yesterday. Off 65, and look at where he is today. 53 off 24. Laurie Evans, slow start. Oh dear, he's had a big lunch, has he?
Well, he got hit in the last over, I think. He got a nasty blow in the last over. Maybe he's perhaps done something to his stomach here. Let's see if he just grimaces there. Yeah, maybe he's just pulled a stomach muscle. That's a very long six, that one. Lots of power into it, but it's not good news, this injury.
It's the last thing Colombo Kings wanted, because he has been in great touch. Here was the one, the ball just hits him in the stomach. I don't think that has caused the problem. I think the problem's being caused in the pull shot hitting the six.
Yeah, it's a little bit higher the area he's looking at. There you go, a little bit higher, and also to the right. So I think it's he's pulled something there with that six.
He's pulled something there, but he's been pulling very well. He's got the most sixes in the tournament now. And what that's done is put Nadir Shan and Dasun Shanak under tremendous pressure in how he uses his bowlers. They're closing in on that gap. He's got to keep going, because I mentioned they don't bat deep today. There's no Russell, even Isrudana can strike it and has contributed down the order.
And also, you can't have a runner these days, which I'm not totally sure I'm in agreement with. If a genuine injury where someone's cannot continue and cannot run, I think maybe they should be able to have a runner. There's a look at the most runs now in the Lanka Premier League 2020. Gunatillika at 462. Laurie Evans at number 2 now with 289. Dasun Shanak 273, not far behind that. And also Kusum Mendes, also just 10 behind him. Lovely shot again from the drone. There's the egrets.
The birds. They were watching the cricket, but a lot more to enjoy around the island. Beautiful sceneries, great activities, and the good news is we're not too far away from tourists coming in, so Sri Lanka should be buzzing once again.
It's a wonderful, wonderful place, Russ. A lot of my friends tonight in the Cricketers Club in Colombo having the Sippers Christmas party. Some fantastic sights, some fantastic sounds around Colombo and the island. A wonderful place.
So is that why you're leaving us to go to this Christmas party?
He's off. He can't continue. So this is a lot worse than what we thought it was, I guess. So he's going to have to retire hurt. So that's not great news at all for the Colombo Kings. They do not need to lose someone like Laurie Evans in the form that he's in at the moment. So this is real bad luck for him.
They're waiting for him.
Standing by.
But the good sign is he's walking off, so it shouldn't be too serious. And the Colombo Kings will also think, let's not aggravate it. You come in. We got a semi-final coming up.
What is that? Can only be stomach muscle, surely. I'm just trying to work that out. I mean, Russell, you're a thin bloke. What is that there?
Could be the food. Big lunch.
If it's an intercostal that the bowlers do on the side, it's more on the side, but yeah, probably a stomach muscle.
Oh, I think it's stomach muscle. I think he's torn a stomach muscle or something like that. Gee, that's bad luck. That really is. Unfortunate for Laurie Evans. We'll just give up for trying to be doctors from a distance.
And if he's done that seriously, that could be a serious problem for them going further on in the competition.
Interesting move. Interesting move. Angelo Matthews, we thought, would come in because he would have liked a hit and some runs behind his name. But they've gone to the debutant, Lahiru Udara. You like the look of him, Mikey? Mickey.
I do. I really like the look of this young fella. He's got the most runs in the domestic comp last year. A very accomplished player.
Let me just chip in. He's retired hurt, so he can come back. If he has a bit of treatment and it seems okay, he can come back, Laurie Evans. So everyone's up to speed with that, if that's possible. So, bit of drama in that over. Lots of runs from. Right, so there's that unfortunate over. That first over after power play with the injury to Laurie Evans. Oh, that's probably out. It is out. So straight away, Samuel Patel, who got tapped all over the place by Laurie Evans, has taken a gap. He's back into the attack. He's wrapped him on the pads. The countdown for the DRS timer is on. Is he going to send it upstairs? I think it looks pretty adjacent to me.
Yeah, caught on the crease. Was a good length delivery. He should have been on the front foot. But did slide on. Unfortunate. Second ball goes Lairu Dara. Samit Patel. Has he hit it? If he hit it, he knows. He should have known as a batsman that he's hit it.
I reckon he has.
He should have got taken.
Oh no. On
debut, he's made a massive mistake. Because usually when it hits your bat as a batsman, you know in that situation. Lairu Dara, he walks. Gone for one. 73 for two, the Colombo Kings.
Oh, his teammates are going to point this out, I think, as he walks past. Gee, that's unfortunate. That really is. He should have been strong. That's the bottom line. He was waiting for his partner, I think, to give him some advice rather than take his own stand.
Didn't get any support from Daniel Bilramand either. So it must have all happened very quickly. Not sure if the bat hit the pad and it all happened at the same time. There's no other way, no other reason why he could have missed his own inside edge.
That's right, Russ.
Come on, Samia.
Ashan Priyanjan, new batsman, but an unfortunate way to go. Daniel Bilramand not giving Lairu Dara much support. All happened so quickly. But that definite inside edge. No, the bat doesn't hit the pad, so he should have known. He's showing the bat too.
He did show the bat, so he knew there was an inside edge. I don't understand that. I really don't understand that at all.
Good bowling, good bowling.
In that situation, you really don't need to ask your partner. When you know you hit it.
He showed his bat. It was a spontaneous raise of the bat. There's ultra edge.
Nice.
Not sure if Matthews was actually
good, Sammy. Good, Sammy.
Upset more with the umpire or his batsman.
As that one's pushed into the leg side there by Priyanjan. I still can't comprehend that. The only thing I can think of is he wasn't 100% sure. Asked his partner and his partner didn't give him too much.
Did his bat hit his pad as well somewhere, and then was there some jam with the bat on the pad? I don't know. There's a bit of turn. Patel has now turned to a different bowler. He's picked up a wicket there, 3 from that over, 76 for 2. You've got to feel for him.
What I'm looking for is, does the bat hit the pad? At the same time, it doesn't. It doesn't, because then that jarring might have made Lahiru Dara think whether he did nick it. But when we go on to the next frame, he is showing his bat, so he knows.
There's a shadow there on the pad. It doesn't hit the bat. Doesn't hit the pad at all of that. That's not Angelo doing that 3 times, by the way. That's a replay each time. 4 times.
That Laurie Evans retirement has now caused a problem for the Colombo Kings. Last 7 balls, they've scored just 3-4 runs and lost another wicket too. Well placed and well supported by Drummond, who is the one who had to make the move if they wanted to.
Yeah, that's right. I feel so sorry there for Lahiru Dara. He's a wonderful young batsman making his way in the game, as we see Ashan Priyanjan's career stats, averaging 21, striking at 121.8.
And probably the first time he's playing with DRS being available. And just a little reluctant to take it.
Yeah, and I think that's the reason, Russ. You know, he was thinking he's the young boy. Does he want to take that? Does he want to take the review?
And you're never thinking about it, is it? In the other cricket that you've played. So this is very new.
Neck. There's a neck. That's out. Wickets are tumbling now. So suddenly the retirement of Laurie Evans has made things turn very nicely for the Viking team.
Laurie Evans retired for 53. So unlike yesterday, he was the one scoring all the runs. 60-70% of them he's gone. The others want to follow him. Ideally follow in his footstep of hitting the ball. Gone for 14. Colombo Kings 79 for 3. Now in a spot of bother. And hence great.
आप जीत सकते हैं नकद राशि और ढेरों इनाम। हो जाइए विराजमान यहाँ हॉट सीट पर श्रीमान।
बस ये लो अभी।
मौका अभी भी है। प्रणाम।
Sony Live brings you unlimited gaming fun with more than 50 free games. Play solo and challenge yourself, or crush other players in exciting live matches and win massive cash prizes worth lakhs of rupees. Ready to win? Download the Sony Live app now.
Viking side was 78 for 2 as De Silva arrives. Strike rate is very good. Average is okay. Experience 51 games, highest score of 72. He's got some work to do. A couple of batsmen who have just arrived at the crease. They've got to get a partnership together.
Angelo Matthews hasn't come in yet. Effectively 4 wickets down, I would think. Laurie Evans retired hurt. Bottom of the bat, nicely taken by Dikwella. Trying to play too fine, Daniel Bill Drummond.
That was a very, very good catch there by Nirashan Dikwella. Head was very, very level. Gloves very level. Just shows the value of having a genuine keeper behind the stumps.
Eased away for a single. So that's another very good over. This time it's Melinda Pushpakumara. 1 wicket and also 6 from it. 82 for 3.
So things going the Dambulla Viking way. Got to admire the type of cricket that they're playing to their strengths, the type of players they have. Beginning of the tournament, their batting didn't look as strong, but players have stood up and really looking a very good team.
Here's a look at our broadcast partners. There we go. There's Sony all throughout Asia, India, Bangladesh, Afghanistan as well. Digital partners on board. And I hope you're all having a great time watching the LPL. We certainly are enjoying bringing it to you. It's been action galore, that's for sure. Oh, there might be another little injury. Let's hope he's okay, because he was a match winner in the last game. Man of the match, Shenwari.
No injury there. That was more embarrassment.
This is that dismissal, the inside edge. Now that's where Bill Drummond's standing, and I was just trying to see if there was any indication that maybe he couldn't quite see anything with regards to the inside edge, but the finger went up. I think that the problem was Bill Drummond turned around straight away. He didn't see anything in the neck. I think the problem was the young batsman actually didn't go up and say much. He was waiting for Bill Drummond to say everything rather than actually being forceful. And saying he hit it straight away because he clearly felt something on his back.
But not played cricket where DRS would have been a feature, so would have taken a little while to sink in. What do I do now? What do I do?
Come on, Mike.
Pulina Taranga. Another very.
So just very quickly, the spotter is a part of the staff of the batting side in this situation. He would have seen a couple of replays. That's 6. He would have seen a couple of replays, providing he informed or pressed a button and showed the umpire that he wants to have a look at that it's not out before the next ball's bowled, rather than the players getting involved in the middle to get the correct answer. That's the idea of my spotter. It's not my idea. It's used in the NFL when they challenge a coach's decision. I think it's a very good one. So you've got someone on the sidelines with a TV, watching a couple of replays and making a decision on the sidelines with the aid of replays. Pressing a light.
Probably a spotter could have thrown that back.
Yep. And that is the end of the 10th over. 93 for 3. Mickey, let me just say, I want to say all the best, mate. Up a couple of test matches, so all the best, mate. Hope it goes well for you.
Thank you, Hayes. I really appreciate it. It's been good catching up again.
Been a lot of fun.
All those years.
A lot of fun. Good on you, mate. All the best.
.93 for 3. We're into the second half of the Colombo Kings innings. Russell Shanaka coming on. So it's been a struggle for the Colombo Kings. Laurie Evans' injury, we've spoken about it, hasn't helped. But overall, they have struggled.
Yeah, Laurie Evans was going well. They needed a partnership. They had a little one going there with Daniel Drummond. When he left the field injured, it created a little bit of a hole for them, and now they need something very special to get over the line tonight.
The question is, who will deliver it? Laurie Evans is retired hurt. We got Tixula De Silva and Priyanjana. Tixula De Silva is more of a striker. Now that deflected off the boot onto the stumps. Matthews, not at his best in the tournament so far. Another look. Oh. Well, he didn't get a boot. Had that touched his boot, good night, Ashan Priyanjani should have been.
Score comparison. Required rate just gone over 11 now. I'm a little bit surprised that Angelo Matthews didn't take the opportunity to promote himself, spend a little more time out in the middle. Usually as a batsman in T20 cricket, if you haven't had the opportunity to bat and you're playing in a game like this one where you've already qualified for the semi-final, you'll be well motivated to getting out there and spending some time getting a score behind your name.
Swung away behind square leg for 4. That's a welcome boundary. Just going down the leg side. They need a few like that. And well, another look. That's easy.
It does surprise me that Ange hasn't taken the opportunity to come in. You know, this would have given him, even if it was in a losing cause tonight, an opportunity to spend some time at the middle and just get some form going. I'm not sure if he's got a little niggle or what, but yeah, it is surprising he hasn't come in, to be honest.
And he's also not padded up. So that's an indication that he's not going to bat anywhere close. So unless, as you said, Mickey, let's hope he's not having a niggle, because besides the semi-final, there's also a big tour happening. So it's very important that Angelo Matthews stays fit.
Well, he bowled 2 overs in the first innings, got 1 for 10. He looked fine. I think he'll relish the opportunity to bat in these conditions.
2 is the call. The 100's up. So 8 runs off that over. It's 101 for 3. Laurie Evans seemed to be in some sort of discomfort. Oh, let's hope it's nothing serious.
Laurie Evans has been assessed, had to leave the field. He was batting beautifully.
Hey, that's a worrying thing for the Colombo Kings, because he's been in really good form, and he was striking the ball even quite well even today. And that's going to be a huge blow.
Oh, Angelo's got a real bandage around his hamstring. That's perhaps why he hasn't come out. A couple of days of treatment, and hopefully he's looking to be right for the semi-final. But more importantly, for Sri Lanka cricket, we hope that he can be ready for the tour of South Africa, which starts next week.
Yes, Sri Lanka's premier batsman, most experienced. He will be needed in South Africa to bat in that middle order.
Laurie Evans getting some attention. Sustained a muscle pull in the stomach before that injury happened. Made 53 from 24, 5 4s, 4 6s. this innings on the back of his fine century. 108 he scored in the previous match.
In fantastic form again tonight. And Ali into the attack.
Punched. That's a boundary. That is another My 11 Circle champion shot. This time it's a turn of Ashan Priyanjan. They need to move on. Just stood up straight. Just hit it. So well, the timing was good. Hit it on the up.
Got his way through the ball beautifully. That was a really good shot. On the up. Through extra cover. Not easy. He's executed that very well, Priyanjan.
Awareness of the fielder. Being in that mid-off position. No long off in place. Elevation. Risky business. Risky business too.
Very risky. But that previous shot tells you how good this surface is. It's 106 for 3, and just to try and bring you up to date with the new timings in the semi-final and the final. Well, we'll be live at 6:30 and the match starts at 7. You know that we've spoken about the dew factor. These changes are made to try and avoid such situations, and which is good. And we might have a more even contest. Actually, this still on strike.
Can't afford to stray. We've seen this odd field. It's very fast. The minute you play the ball in the gap, goes all the way. As we just
54 of 50 balls. Definitely gettable with wickets in hand. Surface looks good. Outfield's quick. But they need to be consistent. That's the batting. That's a good change up. Just dragging that length a little bit. It's a wide, but still ran in and banged it short.
Yeah, you never mind your quick bowler giving away a wide if he's gone for the bouncer, because that plays with the batsman's mind. He might just get caught next ball in the crease. He might start thinking back. It's a good bouncer to change the mindset of the batsman. So you never mind giving away a single for potentially getting him out next ball.
Change up again, taking a lot of pace off the ball. The follow-up delivery, going for a fuller length, but a lot of pace off the ball. Good thinking.
And the most effective bowlers in T20 cricket, when they're using their slow delivery, they're trying to get that good length by rolling their fingers across the seam of the ball. You want to get that into the slot. As we saw there, the batsman just had to check that shot.
That's a fine tickle, fine leg inside the circle. That's badly directed. That's poor bowling by Anwar Ali. 15 runs off the over. 116 for 3.
And that's what happens when you get the left-hand, right-hand combination at the wicket. It does play with a batsman's line, a bowler's line. And we've seen De Silva and now we've seen Priyanjan each capitalize on balls on their legs.
This partnership now looking good for the Colombo Kings. Well, they need 88 more runs. They got 8 overs on an average 11 per over. It's all about balls versus runs. It's not about average per over. Because sometimes the averages are not even considered. You go for 15, 16, 20 runs just to try and reduce that gulf between balls and runs. So Dasun Chanaka will continue.
That's not the line he was looking for, maybe more in the corridor outside the off stump.
4. Again, good use of the fade. Another mile 11 circle champion shot. This is good batting by Tixila De Silva.
Very well played by Tixila De Silva, and that puts pressure immediately on the over. First ball boundary, the pressure goes back onto the bowler. The required rate 10.72. So clearly he needs to get that boundary early in the over to take the pressure off the batting side and put it straight back onto Dasun Chanaka.
Yeah, let's see how he manages the next 5 balls. Important no dot balls are given. Oh, what dot balls are we talking about? It's 6. Dasun Chanaka gentle in pace, and Tixila De Silva having plenty of time. Horizontal bat, and it's deposited over long off.
He's kept his shape nicely. He's picking the gaps. He's choosing his areas to score. Knows that the long off is in that 30-yard circle. And the minute he can hit left or right or find the elevation, it's a short boundary. This should prompt a change in the field.
Yeah, pressure. First 2 balls have gone for 10. He hasn't changed the field. Yeah, he's gone to the go-to with his field with the deep square leg, deep mid-wicket, and a long on. He was going to go hard into the wicket and try and get hit square of the wicket off the back foot to his field that he had set.
Partnership 48. Not quite sure if that's the right option for Chanaka, because he's not the fastest of bowlers. Can't consistently bowl short because that's asking for troubles. So maybe bringing the 3rd man up, or the fine leg already up, pushing the long off out.
And then bowling that length straight at the stumps, forcing the batsman to hit you straight down the ground is the way to go. I agree totally with you, Darren.
With Priyanjan on strike, he has that mid-off inside the circle, but still he's having those 3 men on the leg side boundary, the one you're talking about, Mickey. Long on out though. Extra cover out on the boundary as well. He's going full, but as discussed, I think he could afford to push that mid-off back and bring in that 3rd man and final leg in.
Let's see if he changes the field for this last delivery. Already 12 runs coming from the over. And that's why we talk about bowlers aligning their strategy with the field placing.
He is changing for sure. He's bringing in the short 3rd man and also short fine leg, long off, long on out. Tixila De Silva. This is high and should be taken. Down to the man at deep cover. And eventually turned out to be a fairly straightforward catch. So Tixila De Silva, who threatened, goes. Dasun Chanaka going for that full length delivery. Tixila De Silva quite deep in the crease. Skying to the man at deep extra cover.
Was an intentional opening of the blade. He was aiming for more cover point. Not enough bat and power on the swing. Split a useful hand. 31 from 16. 128 for 4.
That's part of the organising committee of Sri Lanka cricket. Kez Ahmed is the new batsman. 128 for 4. The run rate is decent, but the problem is they've lost wickets. Angelo doesn't look
extra cover. Well bowled. Well bowled. He's got the ball just to skid on a little bit tonight, has Sami Patel, as we can see when he got the wicket of Lahiru Udara. And there we go. Paulina Taranga hung on to Askaya. Eventually, as they would say.
I like the look on that face when he held on to the catch and how he looked upwards. Would have been relieved considering the standard of fielding and catching